Hello everyone, welcome to Breakthrough Video Tutoring. Today we are going to start algebra of ninth class. Okay, students, the weightage of algebra in your ninth class is 17 marks. Okay, we have two chapters from algebra. One is this chapter polynomials and the next is linear equations in two variables. The two chapters are very important, students, not only for this ninth standard but also for your 10th class, because you will see the modification of these two chapters in your 10th class. In the second chapter only in the 10th class is again polynomials, obviously with the modification of concepts we will study here. Okay, and students, the chapter number 3 in 10th class is pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, that's again a the chapter we study here, that will be the modification of that chapter. Okay, so students, let's start with the basics of algebra. Okay, the basics we studied up to 8th standard. Okay, students, you must know about variables, constants, the algebraic expressions. Okay, up to 8th standard. Let me just give a quick revision what you studied up to your 8th standard. See, you know about constant. Okay, because we have completed the chapter 1 number system. Any real number can be considered as a constant. Okay, we know about variables. Okay, variables means that can have any value. Okay, that can have number of values. Okay, the value that can vary. Okay, so students, the value can vary. Okay, for example, if I write x and suppose at a particular moment the value of x I have taken as 2, so I have denoted the variable x, okay, for taking value of any real number. Okay, so students, when we combine the constants and variables with any mathematical operator, if I say the mathematical operator means addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, I can use anything. Okay, so students, whenever I combine the variable with constants, okay, we get an algebraic expression. For example, suppose I just multiply 2 with the variable x, so the 2x will represent an algebraic expression. Okay, now suppose if I add 3 in this, so this 2x plus 3 is again an algebraic expression. Clear, students? Okay, suppose I write this 5xy plus 6. Okay, so this is again an algebraic expression. Here we have in this particular term 5 into x into y, that means 5 is getting multiplied with the variable x and the product 5x is then multiplied with the variable y, and then we added 6. Clear? So we get this particular expression. Now students, let me just give you the idea of term. Okay, in any algebraic expression, okay, the two terms are differentiated with the plus or minus sign. Okay, for example, here in the first example, this 2x represents a complete term, then because I apply the plus sign, so the next 3 will denote the next term. Okay, for example, if I write this 2x square plus 5x minus 3, so here students we have 3 terms. This denotes a single term, this denotes another term, and this denotes another term. Now if I factor this term, okay, so it is nothing but the multiplication of 2 into x, because x into x is nothing but x square. Clear, students? Here 5 is getting multiplied with x, here 3, a constant is there. Okay, so this complete represents an algebraic expression in which there are 3 terms. Okay, also students, you must studied up to about coefficients. The name coefficients. Coefficient means, students, the constant which is multiplied with the variable. Okay, here because this 2 is multiplied with x, so this 2 is nothing but the coefficient of x. Here because this 2 is multiplied with x square in this particular, because 2 is multiplied with x square, so 2 is the coefficient of x square. Here this 5 is multiplied with x, so the coefficient of x is plus 5. Are you getting it, students? Okay, we will be having more examples when I will give the expression for polynomials. Okay, now students, let's just start our topic, our discussion on polynomials. Okay, what are actually polynomials? We will find the answer of this question. What are actually polynomials and when an algebraic expression is said to be a polynomial? कब हम एक algebraic expression को polynomial कहते हैं? Students, पहले मैं आपको बता दूं, हमारे syllabus में है polynomial in one variable. Okay, so we have to deal with polynomial in one variable only. Clear? Let's start, students. See, I'll be starting with the definition of polynomial. Okay, what are actually polynomials? You can see polynomial is an algebraic expression which includes constants, variables and exponents. Exponent means, students, powers. Okay, power of variable. Okay, it is the expression in which the variables have only positive integral powers. Now students, the most important line is this. In the definition, the most important line is this: have only positive integral powers. That means students, जो वेरिएबल है किसमें, पॉलिनोमल में, उनकी जो पावर है वो केवल पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स होनी चाहिए. मतलब 1 2 3 4 5. You know about positive integers now. We have completed the chapter number 1, students. Okay, so polynomial are again algebraic expression. Okay, but the condition is the powers of variable should be only positive integers. Okay, clear, students? Let me just write some examples. Okay, let's take some example. See, I am taking examples of a polynomial in one variable only, because we have to deal with the one variable only. Suppose, students, I have taken this example, 2x square plus 3x plus 5. Now students, the first question arises, whether is this a polynomial or not? Students, as you can check, the x has power 2, the variable x has power 2, 2 is a positive natural number, here x has power 1, and here the constant term is there, that means x has no power. You can consider it as a constant term. Okay, we say this is a constant term. You can assume that x raised to the power 0 here, but students, usually if x is not written, we consider it as a constant term. Okay, otherwise leaving this constant term, all other power of x should be positive integers only, matlab 1, 2, 3. Okay, students, so yes, this can represent a polynomial. Okay, now let me give you more examples. Okay, for example, students, suppose it's written root 2 x square plus 5 root 2 x minus 7. Students, just think whether is this a polynomial or not. Students, just see here. Here what is written? Positive integral powers. Variable can have only positive integers power. Okay, this x has power 2, this x has power 1. So yes, this is again a polynomial. Students, don't confuse with this root 2. This root 2 is nothing but just the coefficient of x square, which can be any real number, and we know root 2 is a real number. Actually root 2 is an irrational number. Okay, so it's a real number. Clear, students? Here the coefficient of this x is this complete 5 root 2. Clear? So I hope you are getting my point. Okay, now students, let's have more examples of polynomial. Okay, just try to answer the expression I am writing is a polynomial or not? Okay, students, just tell me, is this a polynomial or not? What do you think? Many of you must be thinking, yes, it is a polynomial. Here x has power 1. But students, now you are wrong in this case. Okay, this is not a polynomial because here the x is in the denominator. If you apply the laws of exponent here, when this x comes in the numerator, the power will be negative. So x will have the negative exponent. Okay, and we know the variable x, the variable, whatever the variable is, okay, it should have only positive integral power. So no, it's not a polynomial. Okay, students, so don't get confused here. Now let me just take one more example. See, if I take one more example, just try to answer whether it's a polynomial or not. Okay, students, see, suppose I have written this 2x square plus 5 root x plus 7. Okay, now students, what do you think? It's a polynomial or not? See students, हमको क्या चेक करना है? हमको केवल वेरिएबल्स की पावर देखनी है. यहाँ पर वेरिएबल x है, x की पावर 2 है, तो 2 से कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. बट ये रूट x क्या है? रूट x के बारे में मैंने नंबर सिस्टम में आपको पढ़ा दिया है. ये रूट x जो है वो x की पावर 1/2 है. रूट x कहो, स्क्वायर रूट 2 ऑफ x बोलो या x की पावर हाफ बोलो, दिस गिव्स द सेम मीनिंग. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, this cannot be a polynomial because we have already written there that the power should be only positive integers. So no, it cannot be a polynomial. Okay students, if I just ask you what is the coefficient of x square, the coefficient of x square is 2, though it's not a polynomial. Okay, now let's take more example students. Okay, see, if I take example this 5x cube minus 3x square plus 7x minus 2, whether it's a polynomial? Yes, it's a polynomial. How many terms of this polynomial are there? There are 4 terms. Can you see students? This represents one term, this represents second term, this is third, and this is fourth term. Okay, now what is the coefficient of x cube here? The coefficient of x cube is plus 5. The coefficient of x square is minus 3. Okay students, don't get confused here. When you write the coefficient of x square, you have to consider in this way. We can consider in this way students. Okay, so the coefficient of x square is minus 3. Here the coefficient of x is plus 7 and the constant term is minus 2. Okay students, so don't confuse with the sign. I hope everything is clear up to here. Okay, now students, the next topic we have to discuss is the degree of a polynomial. Okay, but before that, let me just tell you how we denote any polynomial. Okay, we denote any polynomial with any capital letter, suppose P. So we can use any capital letter of English alphabet to denote a polynomial. And as we are studying the polynomial in one variable, so if I write x in the bracket in this way, so this px will represent a polynomial in variable x. Okay, and for example px is 2x minus 7, so yes, the polynomial 2x minus 7 can be represented by px. Clear? I hope no confusion up to here. Okay, so students, now let's move further. The next topic is degree of a polynomial, and it's a very important one. See, degree of a polynomial. The degree of a polynomial is the highest exponent or power, highest exponent कहो, power बोलो, एक ही बात है. Okay, of variable. So students, whenever we write a polynomial, the highest power of variable is nothing but the degree. For example, the highest power of x is 3. Okay, x is the variable and the highest power of x is 3 in the whole expression. So the 3 becomes the degree of that polynomial. Clear students? I hope it's clear. See, if I write a polynomial, you just need to tell me the degree. Here, what is the degree of this polynomial students? Because x have power 1. So the degree is 1 students. Okay, so this is the polynomial of degree 1. Clear students? Suppose I take another polynomial. Okay, suppose gx. Clear students? So suppose it is 2x square minus 5x plus 7. Now students, what is the degree here? The degree is 2. Okay. Now suppose I have taken another polynomial fx. Okay. Suppose it is 9x cube minus 8x raised to the power 7 plus 2x raised to the power 3 plus 12. Now students, first answer whether it's a polynomial. Yes, it's a polynomial because you can check everywhere the power of x is a positive integer only. Okay. And here you can also check the highest power is 7. So the 7 will become the degree of this particular polynomial. I hope it's clear students. What is the degree of a polynomial? Let's move further. See, now we will be discussing the standard form of a polynomial. The standard form of a polynomial in one variable of degree n. Okay. See, the next topic is the standard form of a polynomial इन वन वेरिएबल ऑफ डिग्री एन. ओके. एन डिग्री का एक पॉलिनोमल है. एन क्या है यहाँ पर? जो भी वेरिएबल मैं लूंगा, जैसे मैं यहाँ पर एक्स वेरिएबल लेने वाला हूँ, उस एक्स की जो हाईएस्ट पावर होगी वो एन होगी. क्लियर? तो एन बन जाएगी उस पॉलिनोमल की डिग्री. क्लियर? एंड लेट्स जस्ट चेक द जनरल फॉर्म और मोस्ट स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म. दिस इज द स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म. स्टूडेंट्स, हियर केयरफुली ऑब्जर्व. सी, this complete is a term, then this complete represents a term, this complete represents a term. So many terms are there. Okay. Actually polynomials को अगर आप ब्रेक करो ना तो इसका मतलब ही होता है poly plus nomen. Poly means many, nomen means terms. Okay, so many terms. So yes, we have many terms in this general form or the most standard form. Okay. Now students, here this an is nothing but the is showing what? The coefficient of x raised to the power n. Okay, here this a n minus 1 is showing or representing the coefficient of x raised to the power n minus 1. Clear? Here students, this n is highest. This n can be any positive integer, as I said in the starting only. Okay, so this n can have any highest, n can have any positive integer. Clear students? So this complete represents a polynomial. Now students, the most important thing here is this: the powers are written in decreasing order. Okay, देखो यहाँ पहले x की पावर n है, उसके बाद n minus 1 है, उसके बाद n minus 2 है. ऑब्वियसली n minus 1 n से कम है और n minus 2 n minus 1 से कम है, तो पावर को मैंने डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में लिखा है. तो स्टूडेंट्स ध्यान रखें, जब भी हम पॉलिनोमियल को स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में लिखते हैं तो पावर को डिक्रीजिंग या इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में लिखते हैं. ओके. जनरली मैं हमेशा डिक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में ही लिखूंगा, बट आप इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर में भी लिख सकते हैं. स्टूडेंट्स, एक और चीज़ यहाँ समझने लायक ये है, ये जो ये वाली टर्म है इसे कहते हैं लीडिंग टर्म. वाई लीडिंग टर्म? क्योंकि यहाँ पर आप चेक कर सकते हैं x की जो पावर है वो n है, जो कि इसकी डिग्री है, मतलब ये हाईएस्ट है n. तो जो हाईएस्ट पावर वाली टर्म होगी, हाईएस्ट पावर वाली टर्म होगी जिसके अंदर वेरिएबल की पावर हाईएस्ट है, वो बन जाएगी लीडिंग टर्म. स्टूडेंट्स, जो लास्ट टर्म है यहाँ पर, ये a0, यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं x गायब हो गया, तो इसे कहेंगे कांस्टेंट टर्म. आप चाहें तो x की पावर 0 से समझ सकते हैं, बट एक्चुअली ये कांस्टेंट है, मतलब यहाँ पर x है ही नहीं, ये टर्म x पे डिपेंड ही नहीं कर रही है. ओके, सो दिस इज नोन एज कांस्टेंट टर्म ऑफ दिस पॉलिनोमियल. क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स? आई होप जनरल फॉर्म आपको समझ में आई होगी. तो स्टूडेंट्स, जब भी हमें कोई पॉलिनोमियल मिलेगा तो हमेशा हम कोशिश करेंगे उसको जनरल फॉर्म में लिखने की. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं एक पॉलिनोमियल लिख के बताता हूँ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल px इज अ पॉलिनोमियल. ओके, सपोज आई एम टेकिंग अ पॉलिनोमियल ऑफ डिग्री 4. So I have to take 4 as the highest exponent of variable. So I have taken 5x raised to the power 4. Okay. Now students, I can write anything. 7x cube plus 7. You must be thinking, sir, x square is not there. X is not there. This is also possible. Why students? Because these are what? These are coefficients, and coefficients are nothing but any real number. Real number can have the value 0 as well now. But students, important thing here, okay, I have to write here the most important thing here in the standard form, this an is not equal to 0. Why? Because students, आप कह रहे हो इसकी डिग्री n है, इसकी डिग्री n है, तो इसका मतलब ये कंप्लीट टर्म जो है, ये कंप्लीट टर्म 0 नहीं होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर ये कंप्लीट टर्म ही 0 हो गई तो फिर डिग्री n ही नहीं होगी, फिर डिग्री इससे छोटी वाली बन जाएगी, मतलब n-1 बन जाएगी. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, तो और इसको 0 कौन बना सकता है, इस पूरी टर्म को 0 कौन बना सकता है, इस पूरी टर्म को 0 बना सकता है ये an जो कि कोफिशिएंट है. तो यहाँ पर ये जो कोफिशिएंट है वो कोई भी रियल नंबर हो सकता है बजाय कि 0 के, 0 नहीं होना चाहिए ये. क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स? तो आते हैं हम यहाँ पर हमारा हमने जो एग्जांपल लिया है, इस पॉलिनोमियल के अंदर जो डिग्री है इसकी है 4. ओके, ये है इसकी लीडिंग टर्म, ये है इसकी कांस्टेंट टर्म. क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स? आई होप इट्स क्लियर. ओके, well, let's take more examples. See, so here students, you must write here that an must not equal to 0. Okay, don't forget this. Students, if I ask you a good question here, in the standard form only, which is written here, what can be the maximum number of terms? What can be the maximum number of terms? Students, this question may be asked in the competition कि what can be the maximum number of terms in a polynomial of degree n? Just think students, what can be the maximum number of terms here? Let me just tell you students, here you can check, because this n represents a natural number, so this n minus 1 will be one natural number less than n. Okay, and here we have x to the power 0. We can consider that we have x to the power 0. So before that we must had this a1x, that means x की power 1. Now students, if you see, because we are interested to calculate maximum number of maximum number of terms. Okay, so students, you can observe here from this point, here x raised to the power 1 is there, and up to this 1 to n number appears, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one is n. So 1 to n, how many numbers are there students? N only. And because this is extra, a constant term, okay, so 1 to n terms, and including this constant term, we can answer the question that we have n plus 1 maximum number of terms. Okay, so students, the answer is we can have maximum n plus 1 terms, at most n plus 1 terms in a polynomial of डिग्री n. क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स? आई होप समझ में आ रहा होगा आपको. चलिए आगे बात करते हैं. अब ये हुआ पॉलिनोमियल इन वन वेरिएबल ऑफ डिग्री n. लेट मी टेक स्टूडेंट सम एग्जांपल्स. ओके, then we will discuss the classification of polynomials. Okay, see, if I take an example, 5x cube minus 3x square plus 5x plus 2. Students, can I write this? This is the polynomial of degree 3, because you can check the highest exponent of variable x is 3 here. Okay, the constant term in this polynomial is plus 2. The coefficient of x cube here is plus 5. The coefficient of x square here is minus 3. Why minus 3 students? I guess no confusion, as I told there in the algebraic expression. Okay, you can consider this in this way, plus minus will become minus only, so the coefficient of x square is minus 3. The coefficient of x is plus 5. I hope it students, it's clear. Let me take more example. Suppose one more example I am taking of a polynomial. See, suppose I have to write a polynomial of degree 100, a polynomial of degree 100. So I have to take the power of variable as 100, the highest power. Now you can take any number of terms. If you don't want to take any term, so again no problem, this x to the power 100 is again represent a polynomial of single term. Okay, now what will be the special name? We will just discuss in the classification of polynomials. Okay, students. Now I hope up to here you all have the idea of what are the polynomials, okay, what are the general form of polynomial, what are the standard form of the polynomial, what is the degree of a polynomial. Okay, now let's move, students. Again I am telling you, we are discussing only the polynomials in one variable. Okay, students, we have to start the classification of polynomial. Before that, this is the last question I am asking. Suppose I am asking a question on the degree of polynomial. Okay, just student, try to tell me the degree of this polynomial, x minus 2 whole square into x plus 5. If I ask you the degree of this polynomial, students, can you answer? So students, you must be thinking whether it's a polynomial or not. क्या ये एक पॉलिनोमल भी है या नहीं है? स्टूडेंट्स, जब भी आपको पॉलिनोमल को चेक करना हो तो, या उसकी डिग्री चेक करनी हो, तो सबसे पहले आप देखो क्या ये स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में है, क्या ये स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में है? ये अभी स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में नहीं है, तो इसको आप सिंप्लीफाई कर लो जब तक कि ये स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में ना आ जाए। इसकी डिग्री बतानी है ना हमको, चलिए डिग्री बताते हैं। डिग्री बताने के लिए करना क्या है स्टूडेंट्स, आपको इस x माइनस 2 के होल स्क्वायर को इस x प्लस 5 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है। तो पहले x माइनस 2 के होल स्क्वायर को अपन एक्सपांड कर लें। अब ये एक्सपांशन स्टूडेंट्स आई होप कि आपने 8th क्लास में पढ़ रखा है, a माइनस बी का होल स्क्वायर। नहीं भी पढ़ रखा है तो इसी चैप्टर के अंदर आगे इसी पे बेस्ड क्वेश्चन आने वाले हैं। ओके, सो डोंट वरी। नाउ लेट्स जस्ट एक्सपांड दिस a स्क्वायर, I am using the identity a minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. Okay, so a square means x square minus 2ab, that means 2 into x into 2, it will become 4x, and plus b square, that is 2 square. 2 square is nothing but plus 4, and it's x plus 5. Now students, if I multiply the two brackets, firstly x will multiply with the whole bracket, so x into x square x cube, x into minus x minus 4x square, x into plus 4 is plus 4x. Now 5 will multiply with the whole, so it will become 5x square. Okay, then it is minus 20x, and then it is plus 20. Now students, can you observe here that the highest power of the variable is 3. So yes, we can say the degree of this polynomial is 3. But if we simplify further, this 5x square minus 4x square will become 1x square or plus x square. Okay, this 4x minus 10x, these are nothing but the like terms. Okay, these are like terms. I hope you studied up to 8th standard. Okay, what are the like terms? Okay, because they have the same powers of variable. Okay, so students, 4x minus 20x will become what? It will become minus 16x, and we have plus 20 as well. Okay, so I just took an example of getting the degree of a polynomial. So the degree of this polynomial, now this polynomial is in standard form, and the degree of this polynomial is 3. Clear students? Now let's just move the very important part, classification of polynomials. Okay students, based on today's class, you can solve the NCERT exercise 2.1. Okay students, now let's move on classification of polynomials. Students, this horizontal hierarchy will explain you the complete classification of polynomials, which is important for us. Okay, up to 10th standard. See, classification of polynomials, we are gonna start with. Basically, polynomials can be classified on the two bases. One is on the basis of number of terms, and the second is on the basis of its degree. Okay, so students, you can see I have taken one on the basis of number of terms and the next on the basis of its degree. Okay, so you know about number of terms, about degree of the polynomial. Now let's just move further. एक बार see, on the basis of number of terms, if I talk about on the basis of number of terms, the polynomial can have this. See, if the number of terms is 1, the name of the polynomial is monomial. Okay, so If one term is there, the name is monomial. If in a polynomial there are two terms, then the name is binomial. If the polynomial we have three terms, then the name is trinomial. Okay. If the four terms are there, we use the name tetranomial. Okay, students. So if I say monomial, it means a polynomial with single term known as monomial. Okay, only one term is there. Okay, if you want to have an example of monomial, let me just give you the example here only. Okay, see this 2x, because in this complete polynomial we have one term, so this 2x is nothing but a monomial. Okay, if it's 5x cube, because I didn't take a plus or minus sign. Okay, so yes, because a single term is there, it's a monomial. Clear, students? So ये हो गए examples किसके, monomial के. Now students, if we discuss about binomials, if we have two terms in a polynomial, then it's known as binomial. Okay, so students, for example 5x plus 2, you can see the two terms. Okay, let me just take more examples. Here I am taking the examples of binomial. Okay, I am taking the examples of binomial. Students, suppose I have written x to the power 100 plus 5. So students, this is nothing but a binomial of degree 100, because there are two terms. Yes, it is a binomial. Clear? Suppose students, I have written 5x cube plus 6x square. So this also represents a binomial, but the main condition is the number of terms should be two only. Clear? Now trinomial. In trinomials we have three terms. Okay, if I take the examples of trinomial, okay, so there should be three terms in a polynomial. See, for example, if I take an example 5x cube plus 3x square minus 7. So yes, it's a trinomial because there are three terms now, 1, 2 and 3. Clear, students? I hope no confusion. Tetranomial, we have four terms here. For example, 6x cube minus 5x square plus 8x plus 2. You can see there are four terms here. Students, I guess it's clear. Let me just erase this all. Okay, I have taken some examples. So students, what you have to remember, if the number of terms is 1, okay, so here I am writing number of terms. Okay, just don't get confused here. If the number of terms is 1, the name is monomial. If the number of terms is 2, the name is binomial, or generally they all are polynomial, leaving monomial. Okay, because monomial represents a single term. Except monomial, we can say the others a polynomial, because we have many terms. Okay, but we just gave the special name to the case for the number when the number of terms are 2, 3 and 4. Clear, students? No problem at all. Okay, now yes, you can take more. If suppose number of terms is 5, you can say pentanomial, you can use hexanomial. Okay, but students, generally we will use the word polynomial. Okay, you have to just remember up to 4. Clear? Now on the basis of degree, if we talk about on the basis of degree, how we can classify the polynomials. Okay, students, so see, if the degree of a polynomial, this is very important. Okay, remember this. If the degree of a polynomial is 1, if the degree of a polynomial is 1, the name of the polynomial is linear polynomial. Linear polynomial. Students, here I will write the जनरल फॉर्म ऑफ अ लीनियर पॉलिनोमल. ओके, स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म लिखूंगा मैं यहाँ पर, आप स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म्स पे भी फोकस करते चलें. स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म्स. ओके, स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म फर्स्ट केस में मैं लिख रहा हूँ लीनियर पॉलिनोमल की. लीनियर पॉलिनोमल की जो स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म होगी लीनियर पॉलिनोमल की, वो होगी ax प्लस b. कैन यू ऑब्जर्व स्टूडेंट्स हियर, बिकॉज x द वेरिएबल हैज पावर 1, so the degree is 1. so it becomes a linear polynomial. Okay, why we are using the term linear, you will see the answer of it in chapter number 4th. Okay, now for now you just need to remember, whenever the degree of a polynomial is 1, we name it as a linear polynomial. Clear? Now students, suppose the degree is 2. Okay, now if the degree is 2, the name we use is quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Let me shift myself above side. Okay, see, the name we use quadratic polynomial when the degree is 2. Okay, now let me just write the standard form. Okay, you have to remember this standard form as well, student. Okay, we will be using it in future. Okay, so the standard form of a quadratic polynomial in one variable only, ax square plus bx plus c. Okay students, now the next is when the degree is 3. When the degree is 3, the special name of that polynomial is cubic polynomial. Okay, let me just write the standard form of a cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial means the polynomial of degree 3. You can write in this way, students: ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Students, you can check because I am writing the standard form. Okay, see, in the linear polynomial of degree 1, we are having 2 terms. So the maximum number of terms are more than one the degree. Okay, see, in linear polynomial we have 2 terms. In quadratic polynomial, because degree is 2, we have 3 terms. In the cubic polynomial, in the case of cubic polynomial, we have 4 terms. Okay, so the maximum number of terms can be 1 greater than the degree, as I told previously. Okay, now students, if the degree is 4, we name the polynomial as biquadratic polynomial. You have to just remember the name. If I want to write the general form of this, see, what is the general form of this? Biquadratic polynomial, the polynomial of degree 4. See, we can write in this way: ax raised to the power 4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus dx plus e. Constant term can also be there, no? Now students, I hope using this flow chart, the hierarchy flow chart, you all नो अबाउट दीज टर्म्स. ओके, आप लोगों को इन टर्म्स का एक अच्छा आइडिया लग गया है. अब आपको ये टर्म्स याद रखनी है. जब भी डिग्री 1 हो लीनियर पॉलिनोमल, जब भी डिग्री 2 हो क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमल, जब भी डिग्री 3 हो क्यूबिक पॉलिनोमल, जब भी डिग्री 4 हो बाई क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमल. अब स्टूडेंट्स, एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज मुझे बतानी है आपको, ठीक है? इस पे आप फोकस करना. डिग्री 0 भी हो सकती है, और डिग्री 0 के पॉलिनोमल को कहते हैं हम कांस्टेंट पॉलिनोमल. सो स्टूडेंट्स, वी यूज द टर्म कांस्टेंट पॉलिनोमल फॉर द पॉलिनोमल ऑफ डिग्री 0. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, any constant written is also a polynomial, a special polynomial known as constant polynomial. Okay, this is a very important part. Okay, now students, let me write here. For example, I have written a polynomial in variable x and it's equal to 2. Now students, you must be thinking, sir, 2 is a constant now. Yes, 2 is a constant, and this 2 also represents a polynomial of degree 0. Why? Because you can assume this in this way. Clear students? So yes, the polynomial of degree 0 is constant polynomial. Clear students? So whenever we write a polynomial, whenever we write a constant, actually we can say that constant also represents a polynomial. And that is nothing but a constant polynomial, the degree of which is 0. Okay students, now finally one more important thing, students, one term is there, zero polynomial. अभी मैंने बताया आपको कांस्टेंट पॉलिनोमल के बारे में, अब मैं बता रहा हूं आपको जीरो पॉलिनोमल. Students, if I write px is equal to 0, a polynomial px is 0. So this px can be said a zero polynomial. Okay students, now students just think what can be the degree of this zero polynomial. इस जीरो पॉलिनोमल की डिग्री क्या हो सकती है? जस्ट थिंक, क्या मैं इसको जीरो इंटू एक्स की पावर जीरो लिख सकता हूँ? यार अगर मैं ऐसा लिखता हूँ तो मुझे लगता है कि इसकी डिग्री जीरो है, बट इसको तो ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं जीरो इंटू एक्स विल अगेन मेक इट जीरो ओनली. तो यहाँ मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि डिग्री 1 होनी चाहिए. चलो मैंने इसको लिखा जीरो इंटू एक्स स्क्वायर, अब मुझे लगता है इसकी डिग्री 2 होनी चाहिए. अच्छा, अब मैंने इसको लिखा जीरो इंटू एक्स टू द पावर 5, अब लगता है जीरो इसकी डिग्री 5 होनी चाहिए. मैंने इसको ऐसे लिख दिया जीरो इंटू एक्स की पावर 1000, तो अब इसकी डिग्री 1000 होनी चाहिए. तो क्या इसकी डिग्री होनी चाहिए? द क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट शुड बी द डिग्री ऑफ अ जीरो पॉलिनोमल. ओके, यस, जीरो पॉलिनोमल is what we now know. The zero polynomial is nothing but a polynomial. Suppose px is 0, so yes, 0 can be considered as a zero polynomial. Students, because we have confusion in degree, okay, the degree of a zero polynomial is undefined. Okay students, so remember this point, degree of zero polynomial is not defined actually. Wait, is not defined. Okay students, let me just ask you, if the degree is 1, the name is linear polynomial. If the degree is 2, the name is quadratic polynomial. If the degree is 3, the name is cubic 1. And if the zero polynomial is there, the degree is undefined. Clear students? Suppose we have to write trinomial of degree. Suppose we have to write a trinomial of degree 100. We have to write a trinomial of degree 100. So students, we can write in this way. कुछ भी पावर ले सकते हो आप, क्योंकि x की पावर 100 आपने हाईएस्ट ले रखी है, तो x to the power 50 plus 3. Yes, this is a trinomial of degree 100. Clear students? Trinomial means 3 terms are there. Okay, so students, I hope यहाँ तक के पार्ट में अब आपको कोई confusion नहीं है. Okay students, now we will meet in the next lecture with the exercise introduction of 2.2, that is value of a polynomial and the zeros of a polynomial. Going to be very, very important part, students. Okay, so let's meet in the next lecture. Okay, see you. Till then, take care. Bye bye.